All right, how's our lighting here today? It's a little bit dark.
It's
Should we turn the light on, or do you think we're okay?
I like this vibe.
You like this vibe?
Yeah, especially with the pink light.
Yeah.
You can't even see the pink light.
You can't tell it's pink. Maybe I'll go over there and I'll show in a second.
No, I've got a mess over there on top of the dresser.
I was just gonna show the sign.
Hey, Cakey. Even though the renovation is technically done, it's still
All right.
a mess.
I'm gonna wait a little bit for everybody to tune in. I hope my dad isn't live or anything like that.
It's Saturday, so
Yeah.
they have a scheduled live on Sundays.
Yeah, I don't think anybody goes live on Saturdays predominantly.
I know there's a live at 6 on Sunday and then at 8.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Ricardo, what's up, man? I seen a few of your messages. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hey, Teresa. We got some new names in here that I don't recognize. We got Joyce, hello. Lori, hello. Catherine, I've seen before. It's very great. Marie's here a lot.
yeah.
Lisa Rodriguez, I don't recognize the name exactly. And it's a real blessing whenever we see new names, because it means that YouTube and Facebook are doing very well in promoting our content to new viewers. And so, we love our bond with our community, with our Facebook and YouTube family. And so we're just very thankful any chance that it has the opportunity to grow. The more, the merrier. And so I always enjoy having new people be a part of our family. Of course, our friends and family that have been here with us for a while. I started in 2020, so some people are coming up on 4 years now of following me on YouTube. That's crazy. When did you start, Levy?
I officially followed you when we started dating. Probably a little bit before. So probably like when we met in like...
Oh no, I meant how long has Made by Megan existed.
Oh, I started in like May. I think.
So,
no, when we moved here. In
around May. So we're at, what are we at? 8 months about right now. So Meg will be at a year soon.
Woo! I started right when the drought started.
Carrie's been watching since we started. That's wonderful. Thank you. All right, we got a good amount of people in here, so I figured we ought to get started on what I wanted to talk about. I'm not going to go too long. We got some other things we need to do, and actually Cake needs her medication, but I just wanted to keep y'all up to date with what's going on. I know most of our videos are about our outside babies because, farm life and whatnot, and so we don't make a ton of videos about cats because everybody has cats and dogs, but a lot of people aren't able to have some of the alpacas and sheep and goats and whatnot. So what's that?
Is out of the 11 cats that we have, only 2 of them are not rescues, and that's Cup and Cake.
Really?
Everybody else is a rescue.
Yeah, but at the same time, the cats that we do show predominantly are actually rescues, and we still probably post our cats a lot more than everybody else on Morrow Hill because we're cats.
She's so mad.
we may not do it every video, but we can't resist doing it sometimes because we love our cats too much and they're too funny. But anyways, this right here deserves its own post right now, and it deserves frequent and constant updating, which is what we're going to give. This right here is our sweet little angel, not named Angel. Angel is the sheep outside. But this is Cakey right here. Cake is her official name. She was born in 2014, right here in Plum Grove, actually. She has a twin brother named Cup, who also lives with us. When they were born back in 2014, they both came to live. They were part of a litter of 4. They came to live, those 2, at my mom's house with me, my mom, and my stepdad, because that's where I lived when I was, a teenager around that age. And so yeah, my dad let us have these 2, and so they lived a really good life at my mom's house for the past 9 years, but my mom and my stepdad might be moving from their current home soon. So before all that happens, they let me and Meg take Cup and Cake with us over here to the sanctuary so that they can be back at their roots, be back where they were born at. They don't go outside. They're only inside pets, though. So there's a little bit of background on Cup and Cake. But Cake right here, I mention her occasionally in my videos. I don't post her a whole lot, but those of you that follow closely know that out of every animal, every pet that I've ever had, she's the one that I've been the closest with for the longest and had the deepest bond with. Even out of Hero, even out of Journey, and any other pet. Don't get me wrong, I love all my pets and we have such deep bonds, but I've had a deep bond for the longest with
Cake.
Keiki right here, even more than her brother. I'm close with her brother, Cup,
Cup's a
but
social butterfly, though.
Cup's friendly with everybody. Cake clung to me specifically because she's naturally timid and shy and doesn't like. She didn't like a whole lot of people. I like your cut, G. Thank you, Marie. In tune with the memes, I see. But no, Keiki, she's been feeling bad for the past, 2 weeks or so. We got her to a urgent care, and then we got her to a vet, and we've done everything we can, but it was like the biggest gut punch I could ever imagine when the vet called me on Friday, or I think it was it Thursday, or it was 1 or 2 days ago.
Thursday.
Thursday afternoon, the vet called me. Maybe it was, I don't remember what day.
Thursday, because we were supposed to go
Yeah,
watch
that was.
football.
Yeah. They called me on Thursday, and it was a gut punch. And the vet said that Cake right here, originally her diagnosis was pancreatitis, which is obviously not good, but it's a good thing that we had caught it early. And so they were going to do some treatment for the pancreatitis. And so we were thankful we caught it early. And they ran a few extra x-rays and tests to make sure it was nothing else. But in those x-rays, they said what they found was congestive heart failure. And I can't even like put into words like what went through my mind the second that I heard that. And it was the vet said that she's probably gonna pass, and I asked her like 10,000 questions, like, okay, gonna pass like in a month, like in a year, in 5 years, like what does that mean exactly? Can we do a heart transplant or open heart surgery? If A&M vet program can do stuff for Fiona, my dad's dog, can they do something for Cake and whatnot? And so I don't remember all the things that I asked her, but I asked her just numerous questions like, can congestive heart failure, can the damage be reversed, or can it only be slowed down once it's already happened?
She's mad.
And so, okay.
Oh, we have to hold on to her though because we have to give her her medicine after this.
Okay, yeah, I can let her go back for a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to show her, but I'll hold her a little bit longer and talk.
She's just very well. Oh, she said no.
You know what? Let me go open the door and let her back in.
She's been staying in our bathroom and she's really enjoying staying in there. It's away from all the other cats, and I think she just wants to be left alone right now. So that's what she's doing. I mean, we still spend lots of time with her, but she does not want to cuddle on our bed with us.
Yeah. Last week she was so much worse. Like on Monday last week,
borderline decrepit.
Yeah, she was just sitting there, wouldn't move a muscle or anything. And after her visit to the urgent care, they gave me some fluids to take home, and they gave me a few medications. So it was it was a learning experience, sticking the needle inside of her and trying to give her the fluids and whatnot. But I think it's good knowledge to have. It's good to be able to have that experience. And so little by little, she was getting a little bit better, a little more active, a little more alert, but she still was pretty lethargic, not moving around, not eating or drinking. That was the problem. At first, she was lethargic, but she was still eating and drinking, so we gave her a little bit of time. But when she stopped eating and drinking, that's when we knew something was going on. And so they basically, the diagnosis they gave me on Thursday was really grim. I mean, congestive heart failure is as serious as it sounds. But I will say this, in the past 2 days, I think they could sense how urgent, how adamant I was that like we got to do something. We're not going to leave any stone unturned, because I asked her 10,000 questions. So they gave me all kinds of these medications that were kind of like, I would say,
Hail Mary medicine.
Kinda. Maybe like long shots, basically, because it wasn't just like, well, she has congestive heart failure, let's look at euthanization or whatever. It was like, okay, open heart surgery. Is there anything to get those fluids out of her heart? That's what's causing it.
They do have a procedure, I believe they do, but I think it's because I read somebody had a procedure where they drain the fluid, and I think even my dad said something about it. They asked if they did it, but I think you have to get to a certain point, and then I think you have to weigh risk to benefit. Like, is she stable enough to even have surgery? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think, like, I think that's probably why that hasn't come up yet, because we're probably not at that point.
Yeah, the point is though is that I think I was really adamant about it. If there's anything, I don't care what it is, we're gonna try it. And so they said, okay, you know what? Like we have a few of these long shot medications, Hail Mary sort of. Maybe this could try to stop fluid buildup in the heart. And then this right here is a platelet medication to prevent any blood clots possibly. This right here is an appetite stimulant. This right here is an anti-nausea, so hopefully she'll eat. And if she eats enough, then it'll help her organs start to function again like normal. So hopefully we can prevent the damage from getting any worse. And so all these different things. And so we have her on this crazy medicine routine, trying to get anything to work.
It's so much.
It is a
It's
lot.
so much.
We have 5 medications we're giving her.
We've
but
never done this. Like, either of us have to take care of it. We've taken care of special needs animals, but for a cat that's normally so low maintenance, none of our cats have ever been, and I say low maintenance and high maintenance, but like right now her medicine routine is high maintenance. It's at certain times. It's all throughout the day. Some of
Yeah.
them's between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. and it's like, Lord, like it's a lot.
I think we have 4 24-hour-a-day medicines and then one 12, well, yeah, like once every 24 hours for 4 of them, and then one of them once every 12 hours, so twice a day.
It's an adjustment.
But the point is, though, is that we've done 2 days of this because it was Thursday, today's Saturday, and I am so thankful to announce that Cake actually seems to be responding to her treatment. Ever since Thursday, she's been eating for the first time in about a week. She's actually eaten some dry food. At first, she could only muster up the energy to get a few ounces of churro treat or wet food, but she's actually been consuming a little bit of dry food. I saw her drinking water for the first time in about a week, because there was a point where the only fluid she got, period, was me injecting her with the subcutaneous fluid or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And so Cake seems to be cleaning herself for the first time in about a week.
Cleaning herself.
Using the potty a little bit. She hasn't thrown up in about a week. And so she doesn't look great. You saw her a second ago, kind of lethargic, a little bit weak, but she does seem to be responding to her treatment. And so I am so very thankful for that. I know Meg made a post about it on, what day was it, Thursday?
I did a post, and then I did a little update video, but I haven't talked like too much about like how it's been going. I left that for you. Because you also know like what she looks like regularly. I only know her from the little bit I had seen her before they came and lived with us. And now that they've lived with us, I mean, I've kind of seen her in her senior years per se, but I don't know like her norms. So it's kind of hard for me to judge everything with her, you know?
Yeah, but I remember my friends from the Sanctuary. That's the church that I went to. It's called the Sanctuary. They would always say like that they have a praise report whenever something good like that would happen, whenever God was doing a work. And so this is a incredible praise report. I can't even begin to emphasize how thankful I am. We still got a long ways to go, but you bet that we're not going to stop. We're going to keep pushing forward. We're going to keep giving her all the medication she needs. And so, you know, I've read about some people that have pets with congestive heart failure that can live many years on afterwards. And so I'm extremely hopeful. I'm extremely optimistic. And so, you know, I appreciate every one of you guys' prayers, your love and support. And I've heard stories, and I've seen the craziest things happen when people pray in Jesus' name for something to happen. Tumors disappear, cancer healed, paralyzed walk again, and different things. And so there, like a lot of people have said in the comments right here, with God nothing is impossible. And so we're praying for her nonstop, and we would appreciate y'all joining us in doing that as well. But Keki's a fighter. She's tough. That at the vet, they were telling me like, I'm so sorry and stuff like that, because the diagnosis was grim. And so I was like, I appreciate it, but she's tough. You look at her. Another thing too is that whenever I picked her up on Thursday, I kind of like held her like above my head, kind of like in The Lion King. Who
Oh my
was
gosh.
that? Was that Simba? Remember when I held her like that?
Yes, I remember. It wasn't quite like Simba, but it was.
Like The Lion King, and it wasn't just to be silly. It's because like whenever I feel like whenever you hold the animals in kind of a unique position, you can kind of gauge their demeanor, and so they're just kind of sitting there like that, just lifeless. They're not responding to anything. Then maybe that's a sign that, you know what, this is not looking good. This is getting worse. But Keiki, when I held her up, she kind of looked prim and
Proper.
dainty, like the Lion King. She was looking around, kind of regal and stuff like that. She kind of became alert and stuff. And so when I seen her just kind of have more of a alert, upbeat demeanor, I was like, this baby's not ready to go yet. She's not going to give up. She's a fighter. She's tough.
And you know what? She's been showing a lot of anger. And so what we've been saying is, you know what?
Any emotion's good
Any
emotion.
If you need to be angry, if that's what keeps you going, is you being angry at the world, then you know what? You do it.
Catherine says, yes, was told never to walk again. I may need a brace and cane, but I am walking. That's wonderful. Amen, Catherine. I love to see stuff like that. No, but she's tough. She's a fighter. Yeah, she ain't going to give up, and we ain't going to give up either. And so I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I wanted to update y'all really quickly on just what was going on with her. Look at our little sign back there. It says "Love you more." We decorated our room a lot yesterday, and because me and Meg always say "I love you more" whenever we get off the phone or whenever we're about to leave or something like that. So
that's what we say anytime we say "I love you."
yeah.
It's
So
always the other responds with "I love you more."
yeah, and so very fitting. It's very good, and so I love you guys as well, Larry. I didn't see. I seen a few comments about people expressing things that were going on with them and their loved ones, and so I didn't get to read a lot of them. I think Ricardo had wanted prayers for his mother, if I'm not mistaken. I seen a few others, and so I'm sorry if I wasn't able to read each of y'all's individually, but I want you to know that I'm always praying and gonna do what I can to support my Facebook and YouTube family. We're always here for y'all, and so I pray for our family as a whole, and so every one of you that needs prayers and your loved ones that need prayers are included amongst all of that. But alrighty guys, as Meg alluded to, there's a lot of medication, so we got 3. I just picked up the 5th one today, so maybe 4 we need to give her right now, but I'm gonna get to that. I'll have some videos on her going forward. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments, as usual, what kind of stuff you guys want to see. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out. You want to say bye, Daffodilly and Mama?
Yeah, we're cuddling. Me and Daff are probably gonna fall asleep. We have been very tired today. We did a lot of stuff with the goats today, and they hurt Mama's knee today. Pig Newton did. Yes, he did.
The meanie. We need Angel to put him in his place, since we've seen that Angel evidently can do that to people. Guys, I got to find that clip. It's on our security cameras. The other day when Angel was in the garden area, as y'all saw, we had to put him back in the stall when it got late at night, obviously.
Oh my gosh, I have it on my phone.
You do?
I do.
I tried to catch that little jerk. I kind of cornered him, and instead of kind of like, okay, I'm going to give up, I'm just going to let you pick me up and carry me back to my stall. I know you're going to do what's right, Dad. Instead of that, he decides to charge at me full speed like a freaking battering ram. I guess
There is a reason they call male sheep rams.
He's a ram. He's a male sheep, I suppose. Charges at me like a battering ram, and bam, right in the freaking shin. And I was like, oh my goodness. I still got him, but man, I'm still bruised today. That was on Tuesday or Wednesday that happened.
I laughed. That was the first thing I did, was laugh. It was great.
That's beautiful, Mandy. That's wonderful. Thank you. But yeah, funny story. Maybe I'll include that in one of my next compilation videos. But, oh yeah, prayers for Cornholio too, of course. Cornholio is doing a lot better.
I have a good update on my channel. I don't know.
When did you post it yet?
I posted it yesterday. It kind of showed how his injuries look.
Yeah, y'all go check out,
I think it's called Updates.
Meg put a video, I seen it on YouTube today, called Updates, and Cornholio's a thumbnail. It's on Made by Megan on YouTube. Y'all go check it out, and there will be some updates on Cornholio. So we appreciate y'all's prayers for him, and we're happy to announce that he is doing a lot better as well.
Aww.
But, alrighty guys. You're getting like your dad with your Texas goodbye. You know what that is, Bubby?
Yeah, the Texas.
The Texas goodbye is when you plan on saying bye, but you kind of harp on a little bit longer. That's funny. All right, guys. I will catch y'all later. Your boy Ellie out.